What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of my vlog. This is the second one that I will be putting out, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the first one that I put out, which was... What was the first vlog that I put out? I switched up the room, as you can see. I'm not in the cluttered, crowded studio that I was in before. I'm now on my porch, because it's a nice day out. So today I'm going to talk about vibes. Good vibes, bad vibes. Whenever you meet someone for the first time, or a friend introduces you to one of their friends or something, you always get a vibe from someone. You vibe off of these people. And a lot of times, subconsciously, you start to put together what type of person they are based on the vibes that you're getting from them. So anyway, where do these vibes come from? And let's talk about, if I go back to kind of toxic people from what I talked about last time, toxic people are very negative. So a lot of times when you get negative vibes is when you come in contact with these toxic people. A lot of times what I've noticed is that people, they keep this in their subconscious. You may be getting some visual clues or some verbal clues or some visual verbal vibes. Maybe they're giving off this this negative energy, but you choose to ignore it. I feel like a lot of people maybe not choose to ignore it, but they're not cognizant of it. So when I try and meet new people, I always try and look for the positive. If there's someone that's just gonna be complaining and negative, much like a toxic person or whatever, or sometimes maybe they'll just give you this vibe where you're just like, that person, you ever meet someone for the first time and you're like, that person really gave me a bad vibe, but you can't put your finger on it. Maybe that person has walls up. We're not meant to vibe with everyone. Everyone wants to connect, I feel like, or most people want just some type of connection, so they force this connection. We're not meant to connect with everyone. Someone that I might be getting a bad vibe from might also be getting a bad vibe from me, and that's cool, that's fine. We just weren't meant to connect. Not everyone in this world is meant to be friends and meant to connect with people. I feel like when you do get a good vibe off of certain people, those are the certain people that you should try and surround yourself around, because you get comfortable with them and then you can kind of push each other's boundaries and grow together. But just be aware that you give off vibes as well. It's not just all these other people, and I think a lot of people kind of forget that you may be making an impression on someone else and not even realize it. Good, bad, what have you. So this goes back into like feelings and love at first sight. Oh, love at first sight. Oh, can it happen? Yes. Does it happen? I don't think it happens as often as people like to think it does. I've been attracted to plenty of girls who did not feel the same way about me, and vice versa. And I'm sure you've met people before that you had an attraction to and were not attracted to as well. Sometimes things just don't work out that way and you just gotta move on. But everyone wants to believe in love at first sight, in the whole fairy tale thing, fairy tale story. Oh, she or he is my soulmate, and they force these things. They refuse to see the actual vibes that are coming through. They're getting through the filter, and it's clouding their judgment. So I always try and keep that in mind when I'm meeting new people, or if I see someone who I find is attractive. You can generally tell if they have a similar interest in you based on their body language, based on, are they leaning in to talk to you? Are they shying away? Do you feel like they're really fighting for your attention? Body language has a lot to do with vibes and vibing off of people. Then there's the power of attraction, which I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but the power of attraction is that you will attract like-minded people. Also, I've heard it said that if you have an attraction to someone, there's most likely they have an attraction to you too. And I can agree with that both ways. You have to realize, again, there are people out there that you'll be attracted to that won't be attracted to you. There are people out there that might be attracted to you and you don't have that same type of attraction to them. What I find works best is just being upfront with people. If you have an attraction to someone, try and talk to them. I know it's easier said than done. Isn't that like what everyone says? Just go talk to them. Feelings kick in and you have no idea what to say and you get flustered in your words and then you look like a dingus. That happens to everyone, right? So with the power of attraction, I feel like, yes, you do attract same-minded people. You just take a deeper look and notice the cues that you're getting from them, these vibes that you're getting from people. You can really determine who the people that you should stick around, hang out with, and the people that maybe, you know what, we're on different wavelengths, different brain energy. It doesn't make them a bad person. It just means that you're not really the same type of person to be hanging out with each other. I'm not like a scientist or a sociologist or anything like that. This is just based on my life experience and what has worked for me. But I'm not making like a scientific analysis. It's just stuff that's happened to me in the past. One thing I want to start doing is getting to know the viewers better, you guys. Share your stories in the comments below. I'll do my best to comment, maybe share some of my own stories too. If you have any stories about good, bad vibes or something, share it below. A lot of people always say go with your gut instinct. My gut told me this and I didn't listen to it. You hear that often too. In my opinion, that's again the whole subconscious thing of this person might not be giving you a good vibe, but this person might be giving you a good vibe and you're not going with your gut. Or maybe you are going with your gut to be friends with them or turn it into something else or whatever. You should always go with your gut. That is where your real intuition is. We're all guilty of not listening to our our gut reaction, but I feel like that's, it's really the subconscious of just cues that you may be picking up on, but not picking up on enough to be cognizant of them. I'd love for you guys to share some stories in the comments below. I will do my best to try and comment on them when I can. Maybe share some of my own stories. This whole thing's new still. I'm just coming up with topics off the top of my head. If you guys have any suggestions for future episodes, please comment them in the comment section below. If you like what you saw here and you haven't already, please like, favorite, and subscribe to my channel. Check out all my other videos on there. Hopefully, I'll see you guys next time.